What's up, nerds, and welcome to a very special video today. We are doing the most terrifying thing I can imagine. We are counting down my New Year's resolutions for 2019 as well as 2020 and talking about what we accomplished this year. Looking back on a year like 2019 is always difficult because, you know, it's the end of the decade. Mr. Bean. Oh, Mr. Bean. But yeah, I plan to do a video later on talking about kind of like just what I've done this whole decade. Just kind of going through it. As well as maybe some of the memes. There's been a lot of good memes the last 10 years. But, yeah. Today we're just going to focus on this year. Because gosh dang it, what a crazy year it's been. Honestly, as far as YouTube goes, this year was pretty disappointing. I'm not gonna stand here and be like, it's all okay. Because, like, you know, who needs that? I mean, let's be honest, like 2017 ended out with you know, the Harry Potter video series as well as the Star Wars holiday special. 2018 had you know, had the Chick Tracks video, had the Adventures in Odyssey video, had a lot of good videos there. Whereas 2019, really, I didn't make much of anything this year, and part of that is just that this was my first year being married. Joe's been married since June, I believe, maybe July. And you know, it's just been really, it's been weird. It's been a weird change. It's been good for both of us, but at the same time, it's just a really weird change, and it's hard to keep going with a channel as ambitious as Homeschooled Nerd has always been. I'll get to some future plans once we get to the 2020 resolutions, but let's just start with the 2019 resolutions. Resolution number uno. That means one in French. Work out more, get back in shape, work up to a weekly schedule. So while I didn't really do this, I still count it as complete because as much physical exercise as I get on a daily basis, I don't really need the extra exercise. What we have started doing is taking the dog. What we have started doing though is, since Jan and I got a dog, or a puppy I guess, she's turned a year now, so we've started going out to the dog park and just going for walks a lot more. So that's just been helping me get out more, which I think for me helps more than any aerobic exercise. Number 2, eat healthier, get good at cooking from scratch. This one was just because I was moving out and I knew that I was gonna have to get better at cooking if I was gonna not go to McDonald's every single day of my life. The thing about eating healthier is, like, I have a hard time counting it as complete or not, because it's not like I can just be like, I want to lose weight or I want to gain weight, because honestly I don't really need to either. Maybe gain a little weight, but that's debatable. So instead I focused on just cooking more healthy meals, which actually was completed more recently, just because Jan and I got this thing. They're not sponsoring us, but I wish they were. It's called HelloFresh, and they just deliver meals similar to Blue Apron. Their meals are just really handy. I just started saving the recipes and buying the ingredients myself to save money, because it's about half the cost. And this way I learned how to cook meals that are more than just spaghetti, because that gets tiring after a while, and it's hard to be like, okay, I got this recipe but I need like a side recipe and this other recipe. It's nice to just be like, okay, here's the recipe that has main dish and sides and everything all in one. So yeah, that has been handy, and so this one also will be counted as completed. Number 3, release first game to Steam and or App Store. This was not completed. Simply put, I just didn't feel like taking the time it would have taken to finish learning how to code. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wish I could have learned more coding. As I showed off, I think it was in the video at the beginning of last year, I really enjoyed doing like a demo game thing going on, and you know, I was learning a lot about coding, but with everything else going on, it's something that would take hours to learn. I would need to be a student at least almost full-time, and I just do not have that luxury at this point. Maybe on down the road, probably not though, you never know. Number 4, rebrand Homeschooled Nerd and drop side channels, which we did, which was actually very helpful for me personally. Let's Plays is something that I just was excited to do at the time, and Joe and I enjoyed doing it a lot, as well as the podcast was a lot of fun to do. But what with him getting married and just a lot of family stuff going on this year, we didn't really have a lot of time to record, which made it difficult releasing videos not every day, I don't think we figured for, but we were wanting to work up to that, and it just wasn't possible. And eventually I just got bored of doing Let's Plays and decided to move on to other projects, and then videos just kind of got sparse after that. Number 5, get better at vlogging. Did not do that. I'm still terrible at vlogging. I just cannot vlog for anything. I need to stop shaking my desk. That's the thing, I've never been good at vlogging, and I don't know why that is. I don't know if it's just my personality. I don't know if I hate myself, but I just can't do that thing that people do where they put themselves out there and just be like, hey guys, here's my house. It's like, I don't want you guys to see my house. It's not cool. Bean, stop it. Get some help. Number 6, release single on iTunes. So I did not release a single on iTunes as I was planning, but I did release a Stop it. Stop. I did, however, release a single on Bandcamp, which you can check out, link right here. It's just a song I threw together. It's called Child Song. I did a remastered version, which is going to be coming out on an EP very soon, along with some other hot tracks, which I really hope you guys dig. Really hope you guys check it out. There's gonna be a music video coming along with them, but that will launch early this next year, very soon, very soon, if all goes well. Nonetheless, because a single did technically get released, I'm counting it as completed, because gosh dang it, I worked my butt off on music this year learning how to record. Number 7, play through major games on Steam and PS4. So basically, I got a PlayStation 4, I got a lot of games for that, I got a lot of games on Steam, and I'm just like, I need to play through some of these games. And I did. So that's something at least. I know it's not really much of an accomplishment, but for me, I felt like I spent money on games that I need to play through, and I got through quite a few of them. There's still a couple I haven't really touched, but most of those are like, you know, games that I got for like $1. It's like, I want to have this game, but then I was just like, I'm gonna play it eventually. While we're on this note, however, I am starting to do a lot more streaming over on twitch.tv/ohlookitsvinny. This is basically a rebranded thing. It's my own account. It's a personal project, which we'll get to that more a little later. But yeah, if you guys want to check those out, I've been playing through a lot of games. I'm almost finished playing. Actually, probably now I'm finished playing through Batman, and then we're gonna be playing through. I think we're gonna be playing through either Super Metroid or Far Cry next. We may do Just Cause. I'm not sure exactly what we do next. But basically, there's gonna be games going on at least once a week, if not every Friday and Saturday. So yeah, you can check that out. I've been doing a lot longer streams than what we used to do here on the channel, and it's been a lot more fun even though nobody's there, because it's just nice to have a clean slate for once and be able to do whatever I want. I've forgotten what that's like. Number 8 was to learn a lot more piano songs. So actually, at the time I had learned 15 songs on the piano. Now it's way more than 30, which was I plan on doubling that. So yeah, that's been going on, as well as I've written a lot of songs using piano. It's funny how piano just worked with me. I haven't been playing it that long. I mean, Mom gave me lessons when I was like 8 through 12, but it didn't really work. I mean, I didn't really do that well in them. But then when I started just playing by ear when I was probably 14, I've just been doing that ever since. And yeah, I don't know. It's just now it's second nature. I can't imagine trying to get good at a different instrument. I've been trying to get good on guitar, and I'm just not very good at it because my hands are too dumb. Number 9 was increase voice range and power. My threshold for this was to be able to sing Burn, which for those of you, most of you who don't know, is a song by Toto, which was the band behind Africa. But it's a song that has a really low range and a really high range, because Toto has 2 singers, so they can do that kind of stuff. I don't really want to say if I passed or failed, because if I say I passed, people will think I'm being like full of myself, and if I say I failed, then I'm basically disregarding the work that I've done every single day trying to improve my voice. It's an uphill battle, not gonna lie. Number 10 was record a minimum of 9 new covers, and I think I did that. Let me just check real quick. So yeah, here's on SoundCloud. The covers are just something I do for fun to get practice recording. We have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So unfortunately, no, we did not pass this requirement, but still 5 is better than 0, and Maybe I'll have 9 by the end of this year. You never know. Maybe I'll just do 4 real quick before the year's over. Probably not, but we'll still count this as a half success. Number 11. I hope that's the right number. I haven't really been keeping track very well. Was the Double Current Homeschool Nerd collabs. We have done how many collabs in the past? We did one with Random Ramblings. We did one with Smash JT, and I did one. I guess I did one this year with I did one with the Super Gamer, whose channel I will link in the description, or right here is a picture of his channel. So there you go. But yeah, we didn't really meet this one because I lost interest in doing videos that I usually do, and I just, you know, there wasn't really enough going on that I felt I could call in someone else and be like, want to do a collab? Because they probably don't, let's be honest. Number 12 was to start working on the album. My very first album, which is going to be coming out probably either midsummer or late summer, possibly early fall if we get really unlucky. But yeah, this is just, it's gonna be, I think it's gonna be a 12-track album is the current plan. I've got all of them written. It's just a matter of finishing the EP, getting a better mic, and then re-recording some of those vocals as well as some of the tracks, and then doing all the other ones that are gonna be on the album. But yeah, we've at least started working on it, so I'm counting this one as a success. Number 13 was get VR. I wanted to do this for videos. I didn't feel like doing a video on VR, so I didn't get any VR, but I still want one. But also I don't have room to use one, so you tell me. Number 14, spend less on video games. I mean, sort of. I guess I've been refraining a little bit, but I'm not as bad as when Steam would go on sale during the summer and I'd spend a lot, but still. I'm counting this one as a fail. Sorry, I like my video games. So that was the 2019 resolutions. Honestly, this coming year, I don't have a lot of plans. I see 2020 as more of a beginning of a decade, but also kind of having to close off on all the past 10 years. Number 1 is just pull YouTube together is all I could think to write, because honestly, I don't know what I want from YouTube right now. Smash JT has kind of become my YouTube dad, and even he's kind of quit. But he always kind of would, whenever we would talk, he would mention like, what do you want like out of this whole thing? And I never really knew, because the answer is I just want to make cool stuff and I want people to see that cool stuff. If I thought that all I cared about was making cool videos, I could keep going forever, because that would be all that matters. But I legitimately want people to see the things that I'm making. I always have. It's been a thing that I used to think I was proud. Now I don't really care. You know, if I'm proud, it's because I have a reason to be proud. I've done things that I'm proud of, and I want people to see them, and I want to show them off. Nonetheless, I don't know where to go from here, right? Like, you know, I don't want to keep being creative with no audience, and you know, I don't want to keep going on a dead channel. So I don't know if I keep going on, you know, just Homeschooled Nerd and push through it and release these secret projects that I'm wanting to do and you do all this cool stuff, or if I should just start with a clean slate and come up with a new channel. I don't even know what the new channel would be called or what I would do with it. I just know that it would be so nice to just wipe the slate clean and do a redo over. Just kind of get rid of the past 5 years of f***ups and start over with something new. Nonetheless, yeah, the goal is just to figure out YouTube. I know that's not really a specific goal, but either get Homeschooled Nerd pulled together and actually start doing videos regularly, or start a new channel. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I'm open to feedback. I'm open to opinions, especially from people who do YouTube, because like I'm curious, specifically those who do it and just kind of have fun with it. You know, what's your goal and what are you doing right now? Like what are your future goals? Number 2, this one's obvious. I want to release the EP album, as well as number 3, finish the first album, which kind of go hand in hand, but also are 2 different things. So hopefully both of them get done. we'll just keep our fingers crossed. Number 4 was to complete the first achievements on Twitch, which basically, those of you who don't know, when you're a creator on Twitch, or I guess a streamer, you have these set of achievements that they're like, oh, do these first ones and the second ones, and then you're part of affiliate or whatever. I would love to be able to complete the first one, so if you guys want to check that out, twitch.tv/ologitdivini, help me reach that 50 followers, I guess it's called. And yeah, we can maybe hit those. Like I mentioned earlier, I've been streaming a lot on there, so yeah, if you're not following me, you're missing out on nothing, but you can still follow me anyway, because why not? Number 5 was just increased vocal strength. Like, I've already talked about this a little bit. You guys know me. I've got a weak voice. I need to make it stronger. So I'm going to do that, hopefully. This year, I don't really have a threshold for that. I just want to hold myself accountable to working on it. Number 6, finish and release the secret music video project, which is not involved at all with the album that I'm releasing. It's its own thing. It's a standalone project that Joe and I have been working most of this year. I've been writing it since, like, I think it was like in January or February I came up with the idea, and we've been working on it ever since, on and off. And yeah, we're just now getting to where we can film it. We're really excited to be releasing it. I can't wait for you guys to see it, because it's gonna be good. But there's also a couple other music video projects that we were really wanting to do that we've been working on, and those are hopefully be done this year too. Fingers crossed. That's my goal. That's my goal, is to get these released. And you know, I don't know if they'll be on this channel, the new one. If there will be a new channel, I don't know. See you in the comments with all your opinions on that. Thank you very much. And number 7, the final one, is just, I want to figure out what the I'm doing with my life, guys. I'm not the kind of guy that likes complaining about life situations. I usually take it and just try to do my best with them. But recently, I just don't know what my best is anymore. Like, sometimes it feels like I'm just checking things off a box. Like, okay, got a job, got a career, got a wife, gonna have a few kids, and got a dog. And it's just like, I don't know what I'm doing with my job situation. Like, I don't feel like this is where I want to be in 40 years. But at the same time, I don't see myself doing anything else. So it's just, as always, it's just a tricky situation for me in general. And yeah, I just want to get it figured out this year. I don't like, there's nothing really to talk about. It's just that old situation, you know, you want something, but how badly do you want it? You know, it's hard to say. Honestly, like I always say, I just want to be able to make cool things, and I want people to see it. But that's not exactly a job description you can look up on Indeed. But I don't know. It's something that I'm wanting to work towards, but I'm not sure how at this point. So yeah, I'm just looking for a way forward, and yeah, it's not exactly easy going. But yeah, anyway, those were my 2019 and 2020 resolutions reviewed. I'll see you guys in a year, maybe with the follow-up. Who knows? A lot can happen in that time. But anyway, thanks as always for sticking with the channel, and I'll see you guys in the new year. Bye!